What's up, everybody, and welcome to my first recent pickups video. Yeah, right now the girlfriend is, well, sorry for the camera check. Right now my girlfriend is a little indisposed, so I thought I'd go ahead and cover all the games that we've recently picked up over the holiday season. And, yeah, kind of doing this now because some of them are Nintendo and Super Nintendo games, and since those collection videos have already been released, they didn't exactly get noticed. So, as you can see, I made a nice little pyramid here. Nice little Jenga tower, and we're going to start at the top. First game, which was already seen, is Gex Enter the Gecko for Game Boy. And we'll try and stack these up another way. Up next with Game & Watch Gallery 2. Oop, there we go. Kirby's Dream Land. I don't know why I continuously flip the cases. So all three of those games were for me, but she actually bought a couple of them. This is one I actually bought her for Christmas. Zelda's Majora's Mask? Whatever. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. And, she actually used to have this when she had a Super Nintendo, and since I came across a copy of it, I decided to go ahead and grab it for her to add to our collection. Now, here I went ahead and picked up the original Mortal Kombat for Super Nintendo, just because I've never had it before, but always wanted it. Would prefer to find a Genesis copy, though. Next up, I have Super R-Type, which I've never actually played. A lot of my friends always had it, but we never played it, and I just saw it and decided, you know what, it's time that I go ahead and pick it up, and eventually one of these days I'll go ahead and give it a try. Next up, we have the original Guilty Gear for the PlayStation. I'm a huge Guilty Gear and BlazBlue fan, so I've always wanted to have the original copy, and hooray, I finally got it! And now I have a reason to show the back of stuff. Moving on. Also a huge anime fan, and I've always loved the Ghost in the Shell series, so when I saw the PlayStation game, I decided I finally had to pick it up. Yeah, we keep going. This is one my girlfriend decided to pick up. She's still wanting me to hook up the PS2 so she can have some fun and go ahead and play this, but it's the original RPG Maker. Before the PS2 versions came out and they started adding way too much crap and taking out a lot of the good stuff. Then next, this is a little out of order, but I don't have a case for it right now, so I picked up Galarian's Ash. And, yeah, not much to say about that. Love the Galarian games. Then to the Nintendo, got Spy vs. Spy. And the original Final Fantasy, because I've actually never played the original. So I decided now's the time to start that collection. And we also have the first boxed copy of a game that I've ever gotten. Well, from a used game store at least, is Lunar Pool. Kind of trying to make it a little futuristic there. Give the guy some face paint and put some lights on their clothes. We're going to try and rip off Tron a little bit and all those futuristic movies. But I love playing pool games, and I've never had one for the NES, so had to pick that one up. Next one that we've got here, girlfriend decided to pick it up, Metal Gear Solid 2. Sorry, I can't really say too much about it. Never played the Metal Gear Solid games aside from the old NES one. And then we have Hitman 2. Apparently she didn't find the original copies. Next up, she also picked up Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus. I honestly never picked up this game because I didn't hear too many good things about it, but I've always wanted to play it, so kind of happy she picked it up. Then for Christmas, since I'm such a big Mega Man fan, she bought me the Mega Man X collection that she found for the PS2. I actually own a majority of them, but just to have that disc and have all of them that I don't have is cool. Also, big Mortal Kombat fan, so she got me Armageddon, the one PS2 copy that I've never gotten, just because I was getting kind of, well, I was moving on to the Xbox and I wasn't really playing fighting games that much. Then she got Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. And then we move on to the big pile of 360 stuff. This first one we got at Books A Million, actually had it for $7.99, Overlord 2. Played the first one, so we decided to get the second. Alone in the Dark is probably a really shitty game, but for $4, couldn't pass it up. I've never played the first Modern Warfare. She has. She decided to pick this one up, which is funny because we got rid of both of our copies of Modern Warfare 2. I 100%, she got sick of it. Then I went ahead and grabbed World at War, simply because I found the limited collector's edition at, what was that, Walmart for like 20 bucks. So I decided to get that and add it to the collection, and I bought her Black Ops for Christmas, simply because all of her friends are playing it and she does like the Call of Duty games. This one is definitely not for me, but I'll probably end up playing it at some point. Then we got 99 Nights. Not much to say about that. You either know it or you don't. Oblivion, believe it or not, I've actually never played it. And she's really big into RPG games, so she decided to grab that for us to play. Left 4 Dead. Kind of got hooked on the zombie games now after playing Dead Rising 2, so went ahead and picked that one up. Then I found a brand new copy of Perfect Dark Zero Collector's Edition. I actually already own this, but wanted to get an extra copy for her so we can actually play it online together instead of doing split screen. And it was only $5 for the Collector's Edition, brand new, so no complaints. Same for Project Sylphid here. Not same for already had it, but $5. Kind of can't pass it up. And finally we have probably a really disappointing pickup, but it's probably going to spawn off my Punishment play. Kind of slowly bringing it down here. Cinematics for the opening are great. The gameplay is so horrendous. Vampire Rain. Not really much to say there, but if you've ever seen Achievement Hunter when they first started out and Jack had to do like playthroughs of the crappiest games ever, like Deadliest Catch, that's probably what this game is going to spawn for my channel. The whole first level you don't even shoot a damn gun, and it's so damn long. But yeah, that is it for our recent pickups. I'll probably start doing this on a, maybe not a weekly basis, but whenever I go around and pick up quite a few games. And yeah, expect to see most of the, well, all these games in the collection videos coming up, and expect to see a lot more games entering the collection as the year goes on. Later, everyone. Happy gaming.